All right, guys, it is Saturday, September 6th, 2025, MMAOB Daily Podcast. Adam Martin, Big Marcel. We just recapped UFC Paris. Phenomenal card happened today, so we had immediate reaction. Now we're going to preview Noche UFC. Marcel, I'm going to tweet out the thing, and I'll just give me a second here, but give me your thoughts on this card overall, man. What do you think of this Noche card?
They should just call it UFC San Antonio, to be really honest, man. There's not a lot of notch on it. They really pushed David Martinez to the co-main event to at least have a little bit of notch on it, you know. I mean, it's to be really honest, if you look at the card, it's kind of underwhelming. And they can say like, "Hey guys, but we got two former title contenders into Tatiana Suarez and Amanda Lemos on the prelim. So what are you guys talking about? That fight should have been on the main card, of course, you know." Yeah, I mean, it can be a fun card. The card is earlier as well because of the boxing event, which happens later in Vegas that day. Yeah, let's see what happens. I think the main event is interesting, you know, but I mean, overall, the card is not that amazing, to be really honest. Let's be clear about that, you know. But still, it can deliver. But it kind of feels like an Apex event with a very good main event, you know.
Yeah, I think it's opinion. Yeah, no, I think it's an okay card. I mean, I don't think it's amazing. I think I got to be honest with you. I think they kind of got to get rid of this whole Noche thing. Like, I don't mind if they go to UFC Mexico every year, but like, why did Mexico become like an annual thing where they get a special event? Like, it's kind of odd to me. I don't know.
It's Dana's love letter to Mexico, man, with two Brazilians in the main event. So,
dude, it's just odd. And then obviously this card's not in Mexico. The last card wasn't either. It was at the Sphere in Las Vegas. That card, you know, all the video packages were geared towards the Mexican fighters, which was cool. This one, I don't know. I think it's an okay card. I got to be honest with you. On paper, to me, it's like a 6 out of 10. Am I crazy for thinking that?
No, I agree.
Okay,
it's
6.
A little bit high, even, yeah.
It might be. You know, I'm trying to be again, Mr. Positive over here, Marcel. But
yeah, like I said, man, you're Canadian, man. You're still happy that you're not the 51st state, so everything that happens is good for you, probably. So, you know, it is what it is. Adam knows I'm kidding, so I can say everything to him pretty much, you know.
You're always making fun of me, man, making fun of my country, but it's okay. I'm too relaxed to get in a fight with you. But I didn't tell you about this yesterday. There was this guy that was like pushing me. He kept grabbing me, right? This drunk guy at the concert.
And, were you aroused?
No, I was really annoyed. He kept grabbing me, and I'm like, dude, lay off, man. I'm like, chill. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy the show. The guy in front of me stepped in, and he's like, yo, leave the guy alone. He's a little short guy. I'm this big dude, and these guys are two short dudes. He's like, yo, leave the guy alone and stop touching him, right? And I'm like, guys, chill. And the guy's like, yo, I'm gonna fucking fight you, man. I'm like, he's like defending my honor. It was amazing. I don't know. Buddy gets pushed away, and then he starts going after this chick, and she's sticking her finger at it, and he's sticking her finger. It was crazy. But anyways, I'm good. I'm beat up, but I'm good, man. But it was crazy. I thought there was gonna be a scrap. I was actually just laughing, Marcel. I was like, this is
where were you beat up?
My back.
Oh, your back. Okay. But that's why you get beat up every weekend. So, I mean,
I got a lot of beer spilled on me too, which whatever, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you take a shower, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. So Collectibles, congrats, man. He beat me in the shootout pool this week, so I'm out. 8-5 for Stein Collectibles, 7-6 for me. You know, so pretty competitive, but you won, man. You had the tiebreaker too, because Brad Tavares lost for me as my third pick, so you would have won even if we tied. So good pick, good run, man. Yeah, and that's interesting. Actually, I didn't think about that. You know, maybe people will switch their pick because they think fighters are frauds now. I will say this: what's up, Antoine? And Lazy Bed too. What's up, guys? Tristan as well. Just getting everyone. Yeah, I feel like in just in life in general, people are always rooting for the downfall of others. You know, and I know the fighters are super cocky, so I you know, it comes with the territory. But like, I don't think this team sucks. I think they're good. They had a bad night. They had a bad day, or whatever you want to call it. But there's some really like no one last week. They had two guys that won, right? They had Lex Sachek brothers. They both won,
yeah.
And then and Bruno Brazil won too.
Yeah. I don't think they're really cocky. I think some of the Instagram pages are hyping them up so much that people are getting annoyed by it. But I don't think they're cocky themselves, to be really honest. I think they're pretty cool guys. You know.
Fair enough. What's up, Sector and me? I think both fights are definitely in the works.
The last one is not in the works so far, but O'Malley Song, yes.
Really, Armin Hooker, Red Fury.
What I've heard, that's not been accepted at all for this moment. So
Armin and Gaethje makes more sense in my opinion, but we'll see. But yeah, the song in O'Malley fight, I heard that's actually real. So, do you guys think they'll ever go back to the Sphere? Maybe, but it costs a lot of money, so probably not. Octon update. Yo, look at this fucker, man. He's in the chat, Marcel. This motherfucker. No, I'm joking. What's up, man?
Beautiful logo. Probably made it himself. Just kidding.
Nah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna crash out. No, I'm still going strong, but yeah, yeah, that's right. That's a good point. Yeah, for sure. But the arena wasn't ready, so like, was it ever really going to be there? They definitely like. I don't know, man. You shouldn't announce a car if the arena's not ready. Do you agree with me?
I fully agree with you. By the way, can you do me a favor and ask Octagon updates later after this show the difference between Daniil Santos and Daniil Lacerda? You really have to. But yeah, I mean,
he posted on his page the wrong one.
Just ask him. But like, yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree. I mean, they do that often, man, announcing venues, and then they have to fill in the cards, fill out the cards, and then they cannot find the people they want. Because I'm pretty fucking sure Noche UFC was supposed to have much other fights on it than they have,
Yeah, no, I agree. Craig, what's up, man? Craig's here. How was your day, Craig? How was your baseball game, Craig? Tell me about that. Yeah, we'll talk about the Ultimate Fighter finale. Secondhand, I was. Dude, everyone was smoking weed, hitting their vape. It was crazy. Have you ever seen a fight at a baseball game? I've seen it at UFC. Tons of UFC events. There's fights. Always one. Baseball game, no, but although there was that Karen yesterday grabbed that ball from that kid. So, I mean, I guess that was the closest I've seen. You saw that? Yeah. They found out she got fired from her job, eh?
Oh, they didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, she was like a teacher or something. What a stupid fucking bitch, honestly, dude. Like, what are you doing? Taking a ball from a kid on his birthday? Yeah. Like, what the fuck? You know what? The dad did the right thing. Honestly, I probably would have reacted the same as I'm pretty relaxed these days, and I would have been like, whatever, take it. I don't care. It's just a ball. You know what I mean? Yeah. But good for the kid. He ended up getting a goodie bag. He got a bat from one of the players.
Yeah.
And everyone hates the girl. She's a Philadelphia woman, just like Zach and Joey in the chat. So, that's what. By the way, Zach's like, I thought it was my cousin. He sent me a picture of his cousin. She looked just like her. I was like, Zach, it really was a doppelganger, dude. Remember when I made Octon update? Logan never used it because he's Cav 2.0. Yeah, that's true. Craig, they both. Oh, good. Glad to have that, man. Glad to hear that. I have 2 games tomorrow, Craig. So wish me luck, my brother. Your cousin. You're not a Philadelphia girl. Aren't you supposed to be watching some regional MMA, like fight in Norway on some like cruise ship or something?
We don't know what Zach has, so you never know.
Yeah, he met Harrison Bader. Got a signed bat from him, so super cool. All right, let's get into the card. We got
nice, brother.
Tom's also a Philly guy. All these Philly guys in the chat. It's awesome. All right, let's get into the card. We got, I think, was it 14 fights in this card, I think, Marcel?
I don't know. I haven't counted, to be really honest, man. No I expect you to do that, to be really honest. I'm just kidding.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
14.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Yeah, I was right. I shouldn't even asked you. I knew already.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the first fight, and we'll work our way down. I don't think there's odds for this fight, by the way. The first one, I don't know why.
You go first, by the way.
Sure, because you gave me the hard one.
Of course. But but it kind of sounds weird that you say you give me a hard one. I mean,
the hard one.
Yeah, that's still bad. But.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Come on, fuck off.
It's a children's podcast, dude. Oh, we have odds. Sure. We have odds. They just broke during the podcast. Yes, they literally broke at 7:00, Marcel. So we have odds. Let's fucking go. I'll answer this last question before you're going to do it. Brady Bilal.
Why did you see it?
I don't think so, but watch what sources you're using. Okay, let's get into the card. Rodrigo Sezinando against Daniil Donchenko. Odds for this one: Daniil Donchenko minus 220. Rodrigo Sezinando plus 185. Marcel, you're gonna start. Or you're gonna make me start.
You're gonna start.
I think it's a close fight. I wouldn't bet on it. I'll say that right now. I've kind of struggled picking it. I was curious to see what the odds makers would have for the favorite. My lean was Donchenko. He is the favorite now. I'm looking at it, so it makes me feel a little better about it. I mean, he had a really good run on the show. Both guys did. I mean, they obviously were in the finals. Donchenko, if he can keep the fight standing, I think he's the better striker. Sezinando, I think, is the better grappler. So it's grappler striker, I think. But Donchenko, think a little bit more impressive with the finishes. Also, I know his boy lost, the other guy, Alibi. Obviously they both. It's at Niza FC, the Kazakhstan promotion. Yeah, both champions from there. I think they were both favored. Obviously, the other guy lost. I think he'll get it back in this fight. But again, I'm not 100% confident. I think they're both decent fighters. I think Sezinando, he's a guy that trains in Vancouver, Tristan, so you probably love that. He's a dog here. He's got a chance for sure. I'm curious to see how the line moves because it just opened 2 hours ago. I'm taking Donchenko by knockout, but I mean Sezinando has a chance for sure. I wouldn't bet on this fight. I'll pick Donchenko though. You?
So I was on the fence with Matthew saying Sezinando trains in Vancouver. I'm definitely picking Donchenko. Um, no, I was going to pick Donchenko.
He does though.
Yeah. I also feel like it's a close fight. I'm not as familiar as you are because you watched the whole season. I just watched the fights. I'm picking also Donchenko here in this fight. Probably, I would say probably by finish. I would pick him.
Yeah, Tristan. I'm answering the chat. He's from Brazil. Obviously, he moved to Canada, moved to Vancouver. He trains there. I guess you guys didn't see the show. He talked a little bit about it. He did like a Zoom call with his mom during one, pretty emotional. I thought this was a good season of the show. It's kind of weird that they actually rebooked the fight, but I don't mind it because I remember when Brian Bell was supposed to fight. Was it Tristan Gore? Was the finals a few years ago? Was that what the final was? And they rebooked it with Gilbert Urbina, right?
Yeah, it was Brian Battle Urbina. Gore pulled out because of an injury. Yeah.
Right? So, I'm a little surprised they didn't rebook it, or get a new opponent, but they rebooked it instead. But yeah, I'll take Donchenko. Octave disagrees. Okay, there we go. And Donchenko's is he a Danny Rube guy? Is Donchenko?
Yes, yeah.
There you go. So you get in with Danny. As far as Tristan, as far as watching the fights, yeah, I mean, like I watch the fights on Tough. I don't really watch a lot of stuff from the house, but I mean, it was mentioned a few times he's from Vancouver, so I don't think he'll get in the card next month. I doubt it, Marcel. There's not enough time. I don't think to turn him around to put him on Vancouver, but good for him that we have somewhat of a Canadian here. He's like a Kyle Machado. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We have Montse Rendon against Alice Pereira, and Marcel. They've changed Montse Rendon's name now. It's not Montserrat now. It's just Montse against Alice Pereira, not Alice. And I think she's like 19 years old. She's super young, crazy. And I mean, do you have to? Would you take a guess here that she's the favorite? Of course she is. All the hype's on her, right? She opened at minus 400. She's only minus 190 now. So there's money coming in on Montse. Montse's plus 165. What's your thoughts on this fight?
So I'm picking Rendon here, man. Listen, a lot of people think she's Alex Pereira's sister. She's not. That's Aline Pereira, who is in Karate Combat. Listen, she's a talented girl. She's a talented girl, but we got to be honest. Yeah, Blake knows. She hasn't fought anybody really good, and she's pretty much, and it's also okay because she's still young. But I think she's talented, but I feel like she's a little bit too early in the UFC. Montserrat Rendon, decent, not amazing, but overall more experience, I think, and she has fought better opponents, in my opinion. Based on that, I'm picking Rendon. Not being surprised if she doesn't win because this is like a fight I would never bet on. But I'm picking Rendon.
Yeah, I'm with you. But no. I'm with you, and I wouldn't bet on it. Okay. I'm going to take. To be clear, I'll take Pereira. I can't really even pick Rendon at this point. I mean, she's like an older fighter. She's your age, actually, Marcel. So, I mean, she's got okay grappling, like really, awful striking. The other girl's just, significantly younger. She's almost 20 years younger, way more potential. Obviously, super green, hasn't really fought anyone great. Okay competition in her last fight, but nothing special. But at the same time, like way more potential, I think. It wouldn't surprise me if Rendon was able to get takedowns though and like grind out a decision. But I got to go with the prospect here. I'll take the much younger fighter, 20 years younger almost. I mean, I kind of have to pick her. But Marcel's picking her because of her big boobs. Is that true?
No. No.
Yeah, pretty bad, Blake. The last fight was okay, I would say. Rendon might, Montserrat, whatever you want to call her, she might win for sure. You guys might be onto something, but I'll take the prospect. Let's go to the next fight here. A guy that I think is an underrated fighter, Alessandro Costa, taking on UFC newcomer Alden Coria. Odds for this one, Marcel, minus 400, Costa plus 300 on Coria. I'm definitely going with Alessandro Costa. I mean, I think he's just an underrated fighter. He doesn't fight that much. That's the problem. But to me, he's like a guy that could easily be a top 15 guy. Very talented fighter. I I know Zach, our friend here, he's excited about Coria, obviously, getting into the UFC, Fury UFC guy, but a talented prospect for sure. I do think Costa, though, is like a really solid fighter. He's 2-2 in the UFC. Both the wins were performance bonuses, and the 2 losses are to top 5 guys. So a very solid fighter, I think, when he fights. He hasn't fought in a year and a half, so that's a concern. But if he's healthy and active, I think he's a borderline top 15 talent. So I'll take Costa and Marcel. Honestly, I think potentially could win by knockout. So what's your thoughts?
I think Alden is a pretty good fighter, man. To be honest, he won the Fury FC title, but he got stripped because he was in the same sphere as you was yesterday. Let's put it that way. The thing is, like, I also really like Costa. I think he's really talented. He only looked not that great in the Amir Albazi fight, but I mean, Amir Albazi's top 5, top 6, so kind of give him some leeway there in his debut. But overall, I like Costa a lot. I think he trains with Diego, right? He's Diego's main training partner. Give me Costa as well, probably by decision, but I think it will be an entertaining fight.
He's one of these like Mexican Brazilian guys, right?
Yeah, same like Diego.
Yeah. Main training partner of Josh Fan. So I mean, he's good. He's a good prospect. I just think Costa's really good, honestly. Lazy bet. Just go hit the bong, then, man. You don't have to do any work.
Yeah.
Not that we're paying you anyways, my friend, but
well, I appreciate it, Lazy Bet.
We all appreciate you, man. Trust me, we do. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We have, I mean, why is this fight in this card? Like, it has nothing to do with Noche UFC. Or does Noche UFC scream any louder than Sedriques Dumas against Zachary? This fight should not be in this card. This is an Apex fight I've ever seen one. Zachary is minus 255, SD Dumas plus 215. I'm taking Zachary. I think Reese wins this fight. Probably decision. I'm just dumbfounded why this fight's in this card. And also, like, SD Dumas probably shouldn't be in the UFC. Why do they need this guy in the roster? He's a mid-level, middleweight, tons of legal issues, not a very good fighter. I remember I picked him against Alexandro, so did Alex. We were fucking crazy there. I'm not picking him here, though. I think Reese, at least a decision, but I think he could potentially finish him, too. I think Reese wins for sure. SD Dumas, I think if he loses, gets cut. So you taking Reese?
Imagine Reese ankle picks him, with still the ankle thing on. But no, I mean, what can I say about this fight? It's a really weird placement on this card. Reese is also not very trustworthy, to be really honest. So for me, it's
barely beat Dusko, barely.
Yeah, I'm picking Reese here, but it's more like, I don't know. This can go either way. Listen, if Dumas hits him good and he knocks him down and he finishes him, I wouldn't be surprised either, to be really honest. So it can go both ways, but I'm picking Reese here.
Tristan would rather have SD the Reaper than Cody Brundage. Marcel's pissed that you said that. Oh, Antoine's getting stoned too. Awesome. Bet the host against Dumbass. I like that comment. That's awesome. He won his court case. He's definitely winning this. He's got a good lawyer. I'll say that because they got him out of that with the doghouse thing. That was crazy, that story.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to go with Zach Reese. So you think knockout or decision? What did you say?
Let's hope it's a finish because I don't need to see this fight go to a decision. So let's say it that way.
The Dusko fight went to decision. It was somewhat close. Or Stefan Struve, I should say, not Dusko. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. Another flyweight fight. Jesus Aguilar against Luis Gurule. And we don't have our friend Alex Bahunin on the chat, but we have him in spirit because he's a huge Luis Gurule stan. So odds for this one, Luis is the favorite, Marcel, minus 190, Aguilar plus 165. You want to hear my pick?
Yeah, you're going with Aguilar probably.
Of course I am. Hit the button. I love this guy as a dog, man. I've taken him a few times as a dog. I think he wins this fight. This guy's underrated, I think. He's had a good run in the UFC. I was at his fight. That's when I met Alex, actually, when he knocked out Shannon No Chin Ross in 17 seconds. Also beat Montse, who's not in the UFC now, and then Stuart Nickel. That was an upset, too. I mean, he's had multiple upsets. So 3 upset wins. He's kind of like the Sam Hughes of this division. Lost to Estevan, but that guy takes down everyone and controls them. Also, I think, the third round, he won that round, right? The last round. So somewhat competitive. And the other loss, Tyra, you can't take anything away from that. So this guy's good. I mean, he's got good submissions. He has knockout power. He's okay. He doesn't have great takedown defense, but he's an okay fighter overall. And then Gurule, I don't know what to think about him, man. I mean, I think he should have beaten Ode Osborne, but he gets fucking brutally knocked out. And then the Nick Piccinini fight, he outstruck him, but he got taken down 10 times. So I really think that Aguilar can beat him. What does that sound, Marcel?
I don't know. I'm looking at it.
What the
Do
fuck
you
is
still
going
hear
on?
it?
No. What was
Okay.
that?
I
Is
don't
your
know.
house exploding or something?
No,
Jesus. Look at the doomsday device clicking off on you, Marcel.
I heard it as well.
Yeah, that
That's
was
why I was
crazy.
like, yeah, I had no idea.
It's okay.
I'm
No, I'm
picking
taking Aguilar by stoppage, by
Okay, I'm
knockout.
picking Gurule. I think he wins the decision, man. I think
You're
he
wrong.
bounces
You're
back
wrong,
from
but
this one. I don't
I'm
give a
joking.
shit.
I'm joking.
But I think he bounces back from this one. I think there's a big possibility that Aguilar wins as well, I think Aguilar is really good. But I'm picking Gurule, man. I think he bounces back. I really like him as a prospect, He
Sure.
just had a bad performance last time. It is what it is.
If he loses, do you think they would cut him if he gets knocked out again?
Nah, I think he gets another one. But
He's on
they
10
will
and 10,
try to,
right?
yeah, they will
10,
probably
yeah.
build him for another prospect,
Marcel's house was exploding or something. We don't know. There was a bomb. What was that, though? That was so weird.
I have no idea, dude. But yeah, if you hear it again, let me know.
I will. 290 was amazing. That's where I met Alex James was there as well. It was fucking awesome. Great card. Volkanovski was on the card. He beat Yair. Patoja beat Reno. DDP beat Whitaker. It was just an amazing card. So and Aguilar beat Shannon Ross. That was an amazing knockout, dude. It was so sick.
He didn't get a bonus.
No, didn't get a bonus. Yeah, diffuse time bomb. It sure sounded like it. Like what was going on there? So if Marcel's house blows up, we know what happened.
I have to watch it back, man. I have no idea.
It was so weird. It was like deep, beep. I'm like, oh shit, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then Marcel was exploded into a million pieces. The fappening is crashing. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Maybe it's a microwave. I was wondering, like, Marcel, do you have a pizza in the microwave?
No, I have nothing going on, man. So no.
Do they have those there? Do you have hot pockets? Do they have pizza pockets? Do they have those?
What's a hot pocket?
It's like a little pizza. It's like a little circular pizza.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course you know about this.
I never eat those, to be really honest.
Right.
They are too small.
Oh, too small. Too small for Big Marcel. All right, let's go to the next fight here. This fight should be on the main card, honestly. Tatiana Suarez against Amanda Lemos, right? Like, they put Santiago Luna and Quang Lee on the main card. This should probably be on the main card, let's be honest.
I'm surprised at this now.
I'm shocked, dude. I guess they really are down on Suarez after the last fight, but...
You know how they announced this fight as well, right? They had like a press release on the Spanish part of the website in the UFC, and this fight was on the bottom.
They were like pissed at her and Pachi, I think, but I don't know. Because Lemos is good, so I don't really get it. But minus 450, Tatiana, Lemos plus 350. Like, the odds are wide, especially after the last fight, but like at the same time, Marcel, like I have to pick Lemos,
Lemos?
Or sorry, I have to pick Suarez, excuse me. I have to pick her because Lemos has really bad takedown defense, right? Like, despite the win over Lucindo, which we both called, like it really was a horrible fight, It's more Lucindo not doing anything rather than Lemos doing a lot. We've just seen her time and time again get taken down. 59% takedown defense over like 15 fights. Suarez, very strong grappler. I know she got destroyed by Weili Zhang, but I think she bounces back here. It's kind of fucked up that, again, I'm okay with them, doing that fight, but with Zhang with Jandiroba and Dern for Zhang's old belt, but it is kind of messed because I think Suarez beats both those girls. Am I crazy for thinking that? And she's not fighting for the belt?
Do you mean Jandiroba?
Yeah. Suarez decision, by the way. Suarez decision.
Yeah. I mean, same. I said in the Discord as well. It's kind of crazy that Suarez had to fight Zhang, for the belt. And I think Zhang beats both Verna and Mackenzie as well, So, and I think Suarez has a good chance to beat these two girls. So it's kind of crazy.
It is.
But, it's too bad, man, for her. She needs to build back up. But I also think she wins, man. I'm picking Suarez here as well. Yeah. I mean, I think she should be able to win here. And I'm kind of really surprised that the UFC puts this fight on the prelims. Really weird.
They're just down on both girls. Is Sean Shelby or Mick Maynard the women's?
I think Maynard is the women's because you always also see like when fights gets announced for certain cards, like the flyweight and the women fights and the heavyweights are always like early booked.
Heavyweight.
That's because it's Mick Maynard. Mick Maynard books quicker than.
By the way, you saw the press conference between Tom and Cyril, the stare down.
Yeah.
You saw it? Did you see Mick's boner? It was fucking huge, dude. He was so excited for that fight, man.
Yeah, you saw the same thing with what's that Pavlovich against Waldo Costa. You saw him like
he was excited. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. We have a lightweight bout between Claudio Puelles and Joaquim Silva. Claudio hasn't fought in a while, so interesting. Silva, small favorite here, minus 140. Claudio plus 120. I was pretty high on Claudio a few years ago, Marcel, but hasn't fought in. Yeah, the Hooker fight was horrible. He's fought once since then, which is crazy against Ziam, and looked horrible in that fight too.
Yeah.
I think this guy's just, he's lost all of his confidence in his game. He's knee bar specialist. Obviously, we've seen that a few times, but liked him a few years ago. Went to Killcliff. He was looking good, and Dan Hooker exposed him. And then obviously Ziam fight wasn't good either. So a guy that really just been on a bad roll and in a rut. I think if he loses, he's getting cut. And same with Silva. I think potentially it's a loser, leaves town. But I will say with Silva, like I think even though he's an older guy, he's 36. He's fighting pretty well lately. The close fight was close. Guida, he won. Armin, he dropped Armin at one point, I think, right? And then he ended up losing, but it was somewhat competitive. And of course, this lucky motherfucker's dating Evelyn Martins Marcel from CFFC. He's 36 and she's 21, so he's doing pretty good with his life, man. I'll say that. And yeah, I think Silva wins. I actually think that Puelles is just been exposed. Silva, I think, should be able to counter the wrestling, keep the fight staying. I think he's the better striker. The cardio has not ever been good, but I think he wins the decision here, man. So I'm going to go with Joaquim Silva decision. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. I'm also kind of off on Puelles. Long layoff, hasn't looked good in his last couple of fights. And remember, Joaquim Silva was he got finished against Armand Sarukian, but he tagged him in a certain moment in that fight.
Yeah.
So he has the power. He just has to make sure that he doesn't get into a bad position. Although his name is Nato BJJ, but I don't feel like he's
never uses it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He's been in the UFC for over 10 years, by the way. He's been in the UFC a long time, man.
What was his debut? Tell me. Let me see if you know.
Nazareno Malajari.
Yeah, you're great. You're awesome. Do you also know what card it was?
Was it a Brazil card?
I don't know. Was on the card where
was it a split decision?
Yeah. Was on the card where Augustus fought Cormier, I think. I'm not sure.
It was on Johnson versus Dodson too.
Yeah, it was also. Yeah.
God, yeah, I remember that though. Malajari, he was Bellator guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
El Tigre. He fought like once or twice in the UFC.
Bro, I beat literally everybody over here in the Netherlands probably with that kind of knowledge. That's why I don't want to go against you because you probably beat my ass, with the knowledge. Probably. It's crazy that you know. So. But yeah, I'm picking Silva as well.
Lazy man, Mick Maynard's heavyweight fight is my favorite bit in the show. We love it. We can't. I don't think there's any heavyweight fights in this card though, right? So.
No, I hear Maynard is really pissed. So,
you guys see the Charlie Sheen? I haven't seen that, but he's a nutcase. Although 2.5 Men was great.
But Maynard has a lot of good things at birth with the heavyweights.
Evelyn Martins has got to be one of the hotter MMA fighters, right? Would you say?
She's not my kind of
really.
But she look good. She look good, but she's not like somebody I like. But
I think she's 21. Like
I know, but for example, I like Natalia more. I like Amanda more. So.
But I'm just saying she's 21. This guy's 36. Good for him, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Stealing for the cradle, man. It's a little. She's legal. She's legal, right?
Yeah,
so
she is.
She's 21. She's a full adult. She's an MMA fighter. She's a champion in CFC. So nothing wrong with that. Yeah, the Hooker fight was bad. Play a sub. There you go. Yeah, you guys definitely know. I used to do it all the time. It's crazy, but not anymore. Marcel has a fetish. No, I think you got the sisters mixed up, brother. You got the sisters mixed up.
What's the other?
There's two of them, Evelyn and Emily. Actually, wait, am I wrong? Is it Emily that's the hot one? Hold on, let me check. There's Evelyn. Let me check.
Yeah, Emily is the hot one.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, no, that's the one. That's the one Silva's with. My bad. It's Emily Martins. My bad. Okay. I should know this because she has like the same. You know what? If I ever got married to her, she wouldn't even barely have to change her last name. What am I wrong about, Tristan?
Martins.
I know, Tristan. What am I wrong about? She's clearly the hotter sister, right? Type them in, Marcel.
Yeah, I agree. Emily
it's
better.
not even a question. Like Tristan's nuts, man. Tristan, put your glasses on, man. Come on. Emily Martins is like a legitimate 10 out of 10, I would say. The sister, I don't know. She's okay.
No, nobody's a 10 out of 10.
Okay, a 9 out of 10. Especially for an MMA fighter, dude. I mean, like they're getting beat up for a living. She got knocked out by Autumn Norton in CFC, as Zach knows about. No, it's the wrong. I know it's the wrong one. Emily. Type in Emily Martins. I want to see Tristan's reaction live. Emily, type her in. Let me see. Pearl Gonzalez is super, super fucking hot. I know her tits are fake, but she's definitely hot.
Antoine, you need to talk to James Lynch.
She follows me on Twitter, by the way, Antoine. So Tristan put the ball down. I think.
Yeah, he made a mistake, man.
Dude, I've said it like 10 times. I made a mistake. This guy's not. He's too busy googling. So we'll give Tristan a break. My bad. You're right. They're two sisters. I mean, the one is way hotter than the other. I think. Anyways, we shouldn't be here. We're being like male chauvinists on the show. Fucking pigs. And your mom's going to listen to the
Who
podcast after.
cares?
So
We can be honest.
fair enough.
I
All right,
mean,
let's go.
women are also like that, so
Yeah,
why
I know.
couldn't we be honest?
All right, let's go to the next fight. Jose Medina against Dusko Todorovic. Oh, dude. Fight of the night, right? Fight of the year? Is it possible?
Yeah.
Odds for this one.
We can ask Stefan what he thinks about that fight.
Stefan Struve's Doppelganger minus 300. Jose Daniel Medina plus 250. Are you going to pick Jose Medina?
No, fuck no. No, I'm picking Dusko.
Oh, they changed his name on UFC stats. It's just Jose Medina. It's not Jose Daniel Medina anymore.
No, he needs to deserve a double name. So, no, I'm picking Dusko.
Dusko by knockout?
Probably by stoppage. Yeah, I'm picking.
Yeah, he saves his career with this fight. I think.
Yeah, good for him.
Loser gets cut, right? Loser gets cut.
Listen, man, I'm not saying anything anymore because I thought Brasky would be cut and he's still here. So I mean, what can I say? It's crazy that he's still in the UFC and got Yazulov who beat him in contender series out of the UFC. So.
Yeah. No, you're right. I like this one. Struve probably tries to get a KO, fails because he is tough that goes through second round sub. Yeah, Struve. Yeah. Lazy bet pigs, pretty much. I mean, Marcel's mom probably thinks that. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We got main card, Marcel. I'm a little surprised this is the opening fight. I got to be honest with you. I'm not saying it's a bad fight. I think it's kind of a fun fight, but Santiago Luna making his UFC debut against Quang Lee. Kang Bang Lee is the favorite, I believe. Yeah, it's close. Minus 120 for Kang Bang Lee, plus 100 for Santiago Luna. Hit the button for me. I'll take the dog. I'll take Luna. Luna. By the way, they both Iridium. I know Luna is Kang Lee Iridium? I think he is.
No, Kang is not.
Okay. Luna's Iridium though. Jason was pumped to get another card.
Yeah.
It is short notice for this guy. Really short notice, like 2 weeks, but good prospect. Super young, really young. I think he's 21 as well. But good knockout power, good submissions. Kang Lee's just not a guy I think that good. He's like 35. I know he picked up a nice win in his last fight against Gaston Bolanos, which was a upset. But again, older guy, chinny, doesn't have a great ground game. I think he loses. I think he gets finished. I'm taking the dog. Hit the button for me. Dog for you? That's his dog, guys.
Yeah, taking him as well. I think it will probably a pick and fight, to be really honest. Kang has more the experience, but at the same time, Luna's talented. Short notice fight, but it's a winnable fight for him. I feel like big spot on the main card of the Noche card. I'm picking him, but it's not like a convinced pick. It's really like a 50-50, and I feel like if it's 50-50, I gotta go with the underdog. So go with the underdog.
Yeah, I mean it's not the odds are close. I mean, obviously, but I would take the younger guy. I know he didn't have a full camp or whatever, but I think he's still got the higher upside here, so I'm going to take him. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We have this was a late notice edition as well. Diego Ferreira against Alexander Hernandez, the Great Ape. The odds just got announced for this for today, Marcel. So we have odds minus 160 Alex Hernandez, plus 140 Carlos Ferreira. Close fight, I think. Honestly, I know you're probably going to take the dog. I'm kind of leaning towards Hernandez a little bit. I as much as I hate to say it, because I really like Ferreira, but the double weight cut is something that kind of bothers me a little bit, man. To be honest with you, didn't you have to cut weight twice at this point?
Yeah, so has Hernandez as well, right? They fought the same
true,
card,
but that's true. Actually, good point. But he fought too, and yeah, that's true. But he used to fight at featherweight, and I don't think it's as bad of a weight. I don't know. I could be wrong. Carlos is just Diego now. It's not Carlos Diego anymore. He's like 40, dude. I really like him. I thought he would beat King Green. I don't know about this one. Hernandez is on a roll lately. He's look good. I know you're probably going to pick against him. I get that, but I got to go with Alexander Hernandez. I think he could probably keep the fight standing and outstrike Ferreira. So I'll take him to win. I know you're taking the dog. I already know.
Picking the dog here, man. I think Carlos. I still call him Carlos Diego.
I know. I just did it too.
Yeah, Diego Ferreira. I think he's pretty good, man. He's always been underrated. I feel like the thing is like he got wrestled against what's his name again, Grant Dawson, right? Yeah, it happens. I don't see Alexander Hernandez doing that, to be really honest. He can, but I don't see that. Hernandez looked good against Hooper. Got to give him that. He's on a pretty nice streak, 3-winning streak. Still, I'm picking Ferreira here, man. I think he can win the fight. I think it will be a close fight. It probably goes to decision, but I'm going with Ferreira.
Fair enough. Yeah. And by the way, Lazybud's right. Hit the fucking like button. Let's fucking go.
Oh, the like button. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's okay. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We only have a few fights left, anyways. Kelvin Gastelum taking on Dustin Stoltzfus, another kind of like late edition. Minus 240 Kelvin, plus 205 Dustin. Again, another fight. I feel like Dustin has a chance. He's looked better lately. He's definitely improved. But Kelvin, just the more proven guy in the UFC, been around forever. He probably is going to turn into Brad Tavares soon and start getting knocked out all these fights, but I don't know if he's there yet. I think Kelvin wins the decision here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Am I super like confident I'm going to go out and like put all my harder money on it? No, but I'm going to go with decision for Kelvin. What do you think?
Do you know that we pronounce Calvin's last name wrong all the time, and everybody does?
Is it Gastelum or something? Or?
No, it's Calvin Castellum.
Is it?
Castellum.
Wait, you listened to the thing?
Yeah, he says also it's Castellum, but I also always say Gastelum.
Yeah.
So, I also pick Calvin here, but it's more like I think Dustin Stoltzfus isn't a bad fighter, but he's really inconsistent. He has been looking better lately, but still, I think Calvin would be able to do work. And I think his ground game is better overall. So Calvin should be able to win this fight. I think.
Fair enough. Doesn't seem locked in. Yeah, I think this is still a winnable fight though.
Mm-hmm.
We have no idea, Antoine. It's hard to know unless you like actually have talked to the guy. It's all like other sports like NBA or like NHL or even soccer or so, where you kind of like know exactly what the guy's contract is. UFC is so secretive about this shit, so we have no idea. By the way, Kelvin's missing weight. That's what Octon said. All right, let's go to the next fight here. This fight's really high on the card for some reason. I guess because Rafa Garcia is Mexican, but this to me is like a prelim fight. Rafa Garcia against Jared Gordon. Jared's the favorite. Jared is, where's the odds for this one? Oh yeah, minus 275, plus 235 Garcia. I really like Jared Gordon in this fight. I think he's just better everywhere. Better fighter, better wrestler, better striker. Every Jared Gordon's better everywhere. I mean, this is one of the easiest picks on the card. I'm not going to overthink it. Jared Gordon's winning a decision in this fight. That's my pick. I'm not going to go on about it.
If I think about Jared Gordon, I have to think about him in the elevator with Paddy after he lost to Hakparas. And then Paddy is to him like, man, I think you won that fight. You got robbed. And then Jared Gordon says, yeah, again, huh? Against him, like, I got also robbed against you.
Oh, wait, Zach's right. He's 37 today. It's his birthday today, so there you go.
Okay, happy birthday, Jared. He's not watching, but
he's not watching at all. No.
I mean, he's not Tamba Garimbo. So, I think Jared wins this one as well. I think Garcia is okay, but overall, I haven't been really impressed by Rafa Garcia. And I always say Rafa Garcia, but he's Mexican, so it's Rafa Garcia. Gordon. I think I give him going by decision. I think he wins a decision and a clear one,
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Rafa's tough. It should go to the distance and wins a decision. All right, 2 more fights left on this card. Let's get through them. Co-main event, Marcel, really short notice here, kind of put together. Both guys were supposed to be in the card against different opponents. Rob Font's taking on David Martinez. Odds for this one have Font minus 210, David Martinez plus 180. All right, I'll start. Hit the button.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm taking the dog. I'll take a shot on David Martinez. So the thing about this guy is like, I didn't think he looked good in Contender, and I was like, why are they so high in this guy? And they were saying amazing performance, but outstanding debut, obviously on a nice win streak right now. And to me, it's kind of, I know Font has won his last couple of fights, and I did pick him against Matsumoto, but at the same time, Font is, 36. He is kind of getting long in the tooth. He is a guy that I think is going to hit the decline spot soon. You got Dave Martinez, who's full, 11 years younger, so big age gap. He's going to be the A side here as far as like the crowd's going to go after him, I would think. UFC wants him to win. I think he has a chance to win. I know a lot of people think this is a massive step up, and it is from Simon Oliveira and Xavier Franklin, but I actually think this guy can win. So this is kind of like a hunch, Marcel. I would say that, like a hunch. But I think this kid is good, and I think he's going to win this fight. So it's going to be a hard-fought fight, but I think he wins the decision. So it's my shitty little breakdown, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys. Are you serious?
Yeah, man. We have a consensus dog here. The thing is, like, I also already thought that Font lost to Matsumoto. I know you differ on me with that opinion, but I think he did. He looked good against Kyle Phillips. Got to give him credit for that one. The thing with Martinez,
Yeah.
and we thought the same way. That it wasn't an amazing contender series fight, but he looked good in his last fight. I give him that. And we both don't want to upset Super Smelly. So,
Forgot about that.
but I feel like Martinez can win this fight. It's a 3-round fight. I think he will be able to win at least 2 of the 3 rounds. Fonda's good. He's still like another contender, but he's still like in the top 15 of the division. He's decent, but I feel like he's probably going the Calvin Cato way as well. Like his teammate, like the highest high been there, but it's not going to go any higher anymore. The thing is, like for Martinez, if he wins this fight, man, he comes in the rankings, and then he has to fight a bunch of killers. I don't think it's really good for him to win this fight, but I think he's winning it. So.
I agree. It's a challenge activating memberships. Listen, I've talked to Nick about it. It's just it's not the priority right now, but I want to get that stuff sorted out. So I'm with you completely, but I got to get the guy who actually owns the channel on board, Lazy Bet. So if this was our channel, no problem. But again, it's not, and not blaming Nick at all. But I got to talk to him about it more about just getting all that stuff like the memberships, the super chats, all that stuff. So I'll get it sorted out. But yeah, I'm having Greek. I'm gonna order Greek food as soon as the podcast is over. I'm definitely having some Greek dips. So.
I'm happy for Adam. He never has to order extra sauce. So
all right, let's go to the main event here. John Silva against Diego Lopes. Odds for this one: John Silva minus 300, Diego Lopes plus 250. I mean, especially in light of Jesus, the fight today. These odds seem a little heavy, minus 300, but. I mean, Diego was really good. Don't get me wrong.
What's minus 300?
John Silva.
Oh, John Silva. Okay.
I gotta still pick John Silva though, man. I think he's special, dude. I do. I think he's the best. I do. I think he's the best of the fighting years. I've thought that for a while. And he can knock you out. He can submit you. He can go the distance. He's just well rounded, in my opinion. So, listen, Diego Lopes is great. He's phenomenal. He had a really good close fight with Volkanovski, but. I think Silva's the real deal. I said that about the last couple of guys from fighting years. Didn't work out Paris card, but I got to go with John Silva.
Adam.
Yeah.
Really, we also cannot push the button for the underdog here because it's literally John Silva who's barking.
I didn't even think about that. That's so fucking funny. Jesus. I don't know if it goes the distance or not because it's 5 rounds, but I think he wins the fight. He might knock him out. I don't know. Diego's been knocked out, I think, once or twice in his career. It's been pretty hard to do. But I think Silva can win. Also, I do think he can get takedowns potentially in this fight, too. I think, that's a part of his game that doesn't, he doesn't always do. But I think he's really good, and I think he wins the fight. And, yeah, someone's asking about the title shot. I think if he's super impressive, he could bypass Lee Rowan. I know you've talked about that, too. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm taking John Silva. Yeah,
the UFC 100% is going to give Silva a title shot if he wins impressively because they won them over Murphy as a champion, and they also won him over Aguilar as a champion. So
of course,
yeah. So yeah, I'm also got to pick Silva here, man. What I've seen so far, he looked really good. I was on the fence, that, but man, he really impressed me against Bryce Mitchell by actually defeating him by submission. While everybody was like, if Silva wins, he beats him by knockout. Or by decision, but not by submission. But he looked really good. He was better on the ground. He was better stand-up. Lopes is tough. We all know that. But I think Silva can win this fight. So I'm going with Silva as well. By finish, I don't know. It's very likely that it can happen. But yeah, it's an interesting fight. It's the most interesting fight of the card, in my opinion. And it happens to be the main event. It's not always the case. So yeah, that's good. It's a good fight. Looking forward to it. And yeah, let's see what happens, man. 2 Brazilians. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great fight. It's one of the better fights of the year, I would say. Potentially, it could be fight. It could be fight of the year. I mean, I think it could be. It's that good of a fight. It's off Raw Festival. Yeah, I mean Bryce, he's at 135 now. It's the way he beat him. I think that was super impressive to me. And again, I think Lopes is great. I mean, he obviously beat Brian Ortega. He beat or he went the distance with Mossar. He went the distance with Volkanovski. He's won some other good fights. So he's a great fighter. But we'll see. I mean, hopefully our guy wins.
Can I show this beautiful thing here on the?
Can't see it.
Oh,
Can't
fuck
see
it. Let's see. Let's see.
Back. Can't see it. I just see the Noche thing. Oh, I see it now. Who is that? John Silva? Armin? Yeah. Who is that?
Don't you see it?
I can barely see. Who is it?
That's Mago Goat.
Oh, fuck off, dude.
Fuck off, dude.
I'm shocked you're not a bigger fan of William Gomis, considering the guy never finishes his sandwich and he goes to the decision every fucking fight. I'm shocked you weren't. You weren't like the guy from Korn getting arrested for fepping during his fight, Marcel.
Adam gets going now, man.
I just because Marcel loves these guys that go the distance. It's like, dude, okay, it's impressive to win a decision, but like I like guys that finish the fight. I don't know why Marcel's so into these guys that go decision like Ankalaev. So
okay, I show you another one. Do you really like?
Sure.
Really like?
I can't see who is it. I can't see it.
That's Mafsar.
Jesus Christ.
I have also this one.
I guess you have to. Who's that? Who's
it's
it?
Natalia.
Of course you do. You have Tajir?
No, I don't.
Who else is a decision merchant, guys? To think of a guy that doesn't finish fights. Do you have a William Gomes card?
No.
Marcel's gonna go on eBay and order a William Gomes signed card and like jerk off over it after. I don't know why you like guys that go decision so much, dude.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. He likes Marcin Tybura. That's why he picked him last week. Tybura by decision, man. Come on, Adam. Let's go. Tybura decision. You were sitting there.
What are you doing?
Don't knock it out, Delia. Huh?
What are you doing with your hand there, you nasty fuck?
Like Octagon said, I don't like finishers like myself, dude. I don't like fucking guys like Marcel goes like 2 or 3 hours before he comes. I'm the quick shooter here. You know, hey, you don't get paid by the hour. Marcel, it's with his girlfriend and she's saying, Marcel, come on, man, you got to go. And he's like, no. Hopefully your mom's not listening to this card right now. This,
she don't mind.
Podcast. Yeah, I agree. I mean, hey, his decision's impressive for sure. He could definitely get the hell shot. All right, let's go to the contender series, Marcel. Or do you want to do the recap of the picks? I should do that, right?
Yeah, do the recap. That's
both.
Also,
yeah.
Give me the timestamp for the recap because you don't have to put the timestamp in the recap or in the thing, but let me know because I'm always searching and I always cost me.
It's like right before the preview, like just whatever the preview is. Okay.
Okay.
The reason I don't want to do it is because some people are just going to listen to that and they won't listen to the podcast. Let's be honest, okay? So it'll be around 46 and a half. Okay, they'll just do that.
Yeah.
Both took Donchenko. I took Pereira. Marcel took a dog, Rendon. We both took Costa. Both took Reese. I took a dog in Aguilar. Marcel took Gurule. Both took Suarez. Both took Silva. Both took Struve. Dusko. Both took Luna. That's a consensus dog. We one consensus dog. I took Hernandez. Marcel took a dog, Pereira. Both took Kelvin. Both took Jared. Consensus dog 2, David Martinez. Both took Jean Silva. So there you go, Marcel. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Street Fighter, is there a movie coming out? I didn't even know. Was there? Is there?
I have no
you
idea,
probably know. You know what, Antoine? Like, I'll be honest, I haven't really been going to the movies the last few years. I used to go with my ex. We'd go to the movies. It was awesome, but I don't go on a ton of dates these days. I'll just admit that. But so I'd rather just watch it at home if there is. But I'll probably end up watching if there is. But yeah, I haven't seen it.
Adam has not on his Brad's subscription, guys.
I know. Let's go to Contender Series, Marcel. Do it. Go through the fights really quick. Chanel Dwyer minus 170, Carol Foro plus 145. Dwyer wins, I think, right?
I think so too. Yeah, Dyer's pretty good.
I'm surprised the odds are only minus 170. Like, there's a lot of hype on this girl. Samuel Sanchez minus 140, Chase and Blair plus 120. This is one I have to look into a bit more. I guess I'll go with the favorite Sanchez, but it's one I have to look into a bit more. You?
Chase and Blair had a pretty decent fight last time in the Contender Series, where she was short notice. I'm also probably picking Sanchez, but I have to look further.
Yep, no, I agree. Zach Sky, Larian Douglas against Cam Teague. Larian minus 500, Teague plus 375. I got to take Douglas by knockout here. You?
Yeah, so I wasn't really impressed by Cam Teague last time when I saw him. I don't know who he fought again, but it wasn't really good.
He got destroyed. Was it Vijayos that knocked him out?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He got destroyed in that fight. Yeah.
I mean, this guy's not as good as Vijayos, I don't think, but he should still probably beat him. This one's interesting. Felipe Franco against Freddie Vidal. Freddie Vidal is he hasn't fought in MMA for 1 year as a pro. He started last October. He's got 3 fights. The other guy's undefeated too, Brazilian guy. But Vidal plus 260, minus 260 and Franco plus 220 Vidal. I think the dog could win this fight. I'll take a dog shot. Fuck it. I'll take the guy.
Possible. I have to think about it. But
he has no experience, but he's also the third opponent this guy's had, which is interesting. But the fact they called this guy up after no experience, they must like him. So I'll take a shot on this guy. And then the main event, Dana. We have 2 heavyweight prospects as Anthony Guarasio takes on Stephen Asplin. Dana, you have to be here for this fight. It's going to be amazing. I don't want to tell you anything about these guys, Dana. You have to go into it blind. But
We gotta get.
Fight heavyweights.
We're gonna get a clip from Mick before this fight again.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. Gracio, I can't even pronounce his name. Mine's 210. Aspen +180. I'll take Anthony. He used to fight for Expectation, WXC veteran. Woo woo. Also CFFC champ, Zach. Zach's fapping off to this one, man. Lazy Bed's dying. He's loving this. He's fucking loving it. I can't wait till Mick's little preview. Hey guys, UFC matchmaker Mick Maynard. We have a heavyweight main event for you between Anthony Gosacchio and Steven Aslan. Anthony Gosacchio comes in to this fight with UFC as a champion. All of his fights are finished by knockout. Steven Aslan also wins coming by knockout. It's going to be a heavyweight banger. Is that good?
Yeah, for sure, man. It's like these guys going to try to take each other's heads off. So we're looking forward to this fight. I'm pretty sure one of these guys going to do amazing in the UFC.
Who you taking? Favorite?
Yeah, probably. I have to look more into it, to be really honest.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's heavyweight MMA, so like one punch could fucking end it. I mean, yeah, they're not amazing. No contest. I thought he was just 4-0. Let me check his record really quick. I thought he was just 4-0. Is he another pot smoker though, Zach? You'd know. He's a Tampa guy. Let me check. Anthony the Daywalker. Wait, was one fight? Oh, one fight was changed to no contest. Oh, it was too. The one in WXC overturned. Why was it over violation? I think he did. He tested positive or something. Okay. I didn't notice he did actually get it. That was on expectation, Zach. Do you know what happened? Let me take a look. I have to look into the. That's actually a good question, Tristan. Thank you for asking that. Let me take a look here. Maybe there's a way. I'd have to look into the Michigan regulatory whatever, but because I didn't notice that it was overturned. We had that fight on expectation last year. I think he won by knockout, right? No contest. It's funny because if you look at his Instagram, it just says 4-0, so that must have been recent.
Overturned by Michigan Department of Licensing.
It doesn't say.
No,
antibiotics. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, fair enough. It's what Zach's saying.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it is. Okay. Anyways, all right. I think we're good there. I think we're good. We're at 9:40. We went for 2 hours tonight, so that's perfect. You good to go?
Yeah, man. By the way, Lazy Bet says my cheek hurts. Not those.
Why? You're hanging with Marcel too much or something, or?
No, probably with you.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that's what people say to you, right? If they argue with you.
Dude, he's getting rushed to the UFC, but at the same time, I mean, Mick's desperate for heavyweights, man. No,
for heavyweights.
Damn, this guy's a real heavyweight. He actually weighs 265 pounds. Unlike Dante Johnson, 209 pounds. He's at middleweight in his second fight.
Mick is like...
I like Mick after Dante Johnson knocked out Darren Abbey. He's like this. Wait, look, I laughed so fucking hard. I know you were fucking laughing over there in the Netherlands. You were fucking dying. I know Lazy Bed was me, you, and Lazy Bed. We laugh more about this shit than anyone in the world. So, anyways, yeah, no, it's hilarious. Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to say, or are you good?
I'm good, man.
Boom. Let's get out here, guys. Thanks so much. We'll be back next week. Like I said, next Monday. We're gonna do it 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll do the Stefan Struve interview, and then we'll recap UFC Noche. And wait, do we have to do 2?
No. There is no card in between, so we can do.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what it is. Yeah, my bad. Okay, that's why we did it.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, we're doing 3 podcasts? No. Yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll recap Noche. We'll do the Struve interview first, then we'll do the Noche recap. So next Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Lazy Bed, thank you. We need a moderator because people are going to talk shit to Struve. You're going to be kicking them out of the chat. Guys, have a great night. Talk to you.